With a team who's, well, they've been heading south, unfortunately. Back-to-back relegations. Wolves. Pete Colley.
Thanks, Adam. Yes, we've come down the N54. We're at Wolverhampton Wanderers, and this is the beauty of 92 Live. You just see behind us, they're preparing. They've got Preston away this opening weekend, and Tony Daly is putting them through their paces. So, with me is the manager, Kenny Jackett. Ken, what exactly are they doing now with Tony Daly over there?
Start of their warm-up, proprioception work, really balance and core stability.
I'm guessing at this stage of the season, you've done all the hard stuff, aren't you? Is it like conditioning and just the finer touches just before the big kick-off?
Yeah, it is, and getting the spirit right, getting the attitude, making sure that the players are looking forward to it, and in the right frame of mind for what's a real big season for Wolves.
I was going to say, I bet Tony Daly puts them through their paces. He was no slouch, was he?
No, he's a quick player. I think he's probably still in the top three now in the club, but you know, he's been very thorough, the medical staff and the sports science staff here through pre-season, and now everybody internally really looking forward to the season.
I was going to say, on the pitch, you can see what you're doing and everybody's looking good. Off the field, mentally, how hard was it to really get into these lads? Because a double drop is not easy for anybody. So how difficult has that been, Ken?
Well, I think it's fair to say the side that played in the last game of the season at Brighton for Wolves, and then the side that plays against Preston in the first game of this season is going to be totally different. It's different personnel, and you know, things needed changing after, as you say, a couple of disappointing seasons. So it'll be a new team, it'll be a different team. A lot of the players that perhaps carried that baggage of recent disappointments won't be around. So you know, those changes have been made. It's been made quickly, and it had to be made in that fashion to make sure that we could do our best to hit the ground running.
You've had to be quite hard-faced here, Ken. You've taken a few players and you've had to tell them that their futures don't lie here. How have they taken it? And you know, what about you? Is that just being a manager?
Yeah, it is. They've been very professional about their work and about their training, which is good, and you know, prepares them in pre-season for their next challenge. And for me, it's really all about concentrating on this predominantly young group now that I think are ready for a chance in League One.
Carl Henry's gone. What about some of the others, Jamie O'Hara or Roger Johnson? Any chances of them joining any other clubs at the minute?
Very quiet at present. Been some inquiries, but we're not near to any deals.
What about tell us about this new squad, because they are younger. What's the team spirit like now, and is it anywhere near where you want it?
It is, but obviously there's some apprehension at the start of the year, which is right. There should be a few nerves and some apprehension, and you know, we're all ready to get into it now. But there is a good team spirit. There's a good attitude. The pre-season friendlies have gone well, and now we have to take that through into what really matters, which is the league campaign. 4,500
fans. That's a lot of fans coming to see you at Preston. How are you feeling about that? Are you just looking forward to that big kick-off?
Yeah, I'm really pleased. I think it's the best response for some 4 years away from home, which is quite staggering, really, considering we've just come down into League One, and it will make it a great atmosphere, because Preston were one of the form sides of League One last year, if you look at the second half of the season, and you know, a big club with their own aspirations of promotion themselves this year, so it will make it a really good contest, I'm sure.
And just want to mention your goalkeeper there, because he's up there, isn't he, Wayne Hennessy? He's probably, I think many would say, looking over his career, too good for League One, but that's good for you.
Yeah, he's a top-class goalkeeper. He's coming off the back of 18 months out, and you know, a recurrence of an injury that you know, has been at times career-threatening. He's come through it. He's come through it well. He's trained really well in pre-season. We're looking forward to the season now with him.
And you will keep him, because I mean, that would be paramount for you, wouldn't it, keeping a keeper like him?
Oh, of course. We want to keep all of our best players. We want competition in the squad, and you know, if you look through August and September, there's potential for 13 games in 3 competitions. Now, you know, people will be setting themselves up against Wolves, and it'll be a big game for all of the opposition. We know that. We know what's coming at us. We have to embrace it, but we need a squad that's ready for that as well.
Kenny, thanks very much for joining us on 92 Live this morning. Now, you will see me next, and I probably shouldn't say this, but we're at the opposition. We're at West Bromwich Albion.
He said it though.
You did say it.